have you gone through Moodle before this? Now Moodle is okay. I think it's okay. They have actually reset the Moodle. So have you guys actually gone through Moodle to look through the notes and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So before I move on into body paragraph, last week what did we learn last week?
The intro.
Okay, the introduction. Okay. So let me just okay, so the introduction. What is an introduction and why introduction is important?
To make the examiner attracted to read our essay.
To make the examiner be attracted to read your essay, okay, or your reader themselves, okay, whoever reads your essay, they would want to further read. They want to know what are you writing about? What are you trying to actually explain to them? Okay, now, what are the elements of introduction? What consists of an introduction?
Hook.
The first thing is the hook.
The hook. What is a hook?
Something to attract people to read.
Something to attract
Attention.
your. Yes, very good. So what are the types of hook that we can use?
Quotation.
Question.
Narrative.
Dialogue.
Narrative, dialogue. What else?
Quotes.
Quotes.
Anecdote.
Anecdotes. Okay, very good. So those are the different types. You can also use shocking statements, statistic. Those are the things, those are the kind of hook that you can use to actually attract your reader to read, to make them be curious of your writing. Okay, now, next. Next, what is the next element? After hook, what do you write?
Connecting ideas.
Connecting ideas. Okay. So what is connecting ideas?
Sentences to link the hook to the thesis statement.
Okay, sentence that link the hook to the thesis statement. Okay, very good. So what do you write in your connecting sentence actually? Anyone?
Explain the hook.
You explain the hook and then you lead it to the
thesis statement.
yes, the thesis statement. Okay, very good. And what is a thesis statement?
It's a overall idea. It frames the essay.
Okay, it's the overall idea of your essay. What are you going to write about in your body paragraph is reflected in your thesis statement by you listing the points that you're going to talk about. Okay, now that is introduction. Now we're going to move on to body paragraph. I've actually given you the notes, the practice and whatnot. So do you have any question in regards to body paragraph? Do you have any doubts, question that you want to ask me?
No.
Miss.
Yes.
What is the difference between elaboration and explanation for the example?
Okay, elaboration is basically you're elaborating the topic sentence. Explanation is you're explaining the example. That's the difference. Okay. Any other question? Is that clear? Who asked the question?
Yes. Yes.
Me. Be clear.
Okay. Okay. Now, If you have no question, I have question. What is the element to body paragraph? What are the elements?
Topic sentence.
Topic sentence, very good.
Elaboration,
Elaboration.
example, explanation, and
Example.
linking sentence.
Yes, topic sentence, elaboration, example, explanation, and linking sentence. Okay, what is all of this? Okay, now I have actually given you this. Wait, let me just. Can you see the infographic? Can you guys see the infographic?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. Now, if you look at this infographic, the one that you actually said, all of this, you can actually you can take the initial and this, you want to remember how to write your body paragraph, it is TEEL. Okay. Now, what is topic sentence is basically, it states your main point. Remember I told you that in your thesis, you need to state your points. So in your topic sentence, this is where you would elaborate each of the point. Now, question, this is TEEL, right? How many TEEL do you need? How many body paragraph do you need for your essay?
3.
Okay,
At least
yes.
3.
At
Three.
least 3, very good. Okay. Now, topic sentence is basically, you state the point, the main point of your essay. What are you going to talk about? Basically, if thesis statement frames the essay, topic sentence frames your body paragraph. Okay, so each body paragraph, you frame it with your topic sentence. What is the main idea you're going to talk about? Okay, next. Elaboration is basically like what I've explained just now. Elaboration is basically you're elaborating the topic sentence. After elaboration, you give example and then you provide explanation to this example, and then you give a summary. I mean, you summarize the whole thing with a linking sentence. So basically, how do you actually write? Now I'm going to show you. Okay, this. Okay, now how do we construct it? This is what I shared in Moodle, but I'm just going to focus on the first body paragraph. Okay, so now how do we construct? You construct your body paragraph based on the thesis. Okay, so here we are going to talk about, the topic here is healthy body. So you are mentioning that there are 3 ways to ensure a healthy body. So you mentioned 3 ways. When you say 3 ways, you are framing your essay saying that I'm only mentioning 3 ways in my essay. Okay, so what are the 3 ways you have stated here? Exercising, eating healthy, getting enough sleep. Now let's look at the first body paragraph. The first body paragraph, we are going to use TEEL. So we're going to take the first point. You mentioned, what is the first point here? What's the first point here? Exercising. Okay, very good. So now for the topic sentence, you would actually state the idea. So the topic sentence would be, one way to ensure a healthy body is exercising. Okay, this is your topic sentence. And then how do we elaborate? We sometimes get confused, or sometimes we get stuck after writing the topic sentence and then you don't know how to elaborate. My suggestion is to ask WH question. So you're going to move on to elaboration. How are you going to elaborate this? So ask question like why? Why did you mention exercising? So question is, why exercising is a way to ensure healthy body. Okay. Okay, so now, so your elaboration would be, you're giving reason why did you say exercising. So here I've given you the elaboration. Exercising keeps our body fit and avoids our body from feeling lethargic. So this is the elaboration. So you're explaining why did you mention exercising as a way to ensure healthy body. Okay, so in this elaboration, you don't really need to just say one sentence. You can elaborate more, add more elaboration. So what can we add on to this?
Who needs to exercise?
Who needs to exercise? Okay, yes, who needs to exercise? You can also, he's playing around now. Someone is playing. Okay. Okay, now you can also mention who can exercise and whatnot. So that we would, when you mention who and where and whatnot, we are moving on to the example. Okay, here you can elaborate why. Here your elaboration will actually mention why this idea, why did I mention exercising is a way to ensure. You can elaborate more, you can have more elaboration here. And then when it comes to example, you would explain, or you would provide example of what are the examples of exercise that you can do, or when are the suitable time, where is the suitable location to exercise. Okay, so here the example I gave the example, for example, exercising early in the morning keeps you focused and not fall asleep on the job. So here I am saying, I actually answer the question when. You can add on to this example by saying who should exercise, what are the type of exercise that you need, and where's the suitable location. Okay. Okay, now this is example. So far clear, everyone?
Clear.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now once you have stated the example, if you stop here, some people think that, okay, I've supplied example. Okay, now I'm going to just summarize. Some reader will not be able to understand why did you actually mention this example. So you need to further explain your example. So therefore, you have the explanation. Why did I choose this example? You have to ask that question. Or why I mentioned this particular time or particular location. Okay, so for me, I've actually stated here, this indicates that exercise can avoid you from feeling constantly tired and focus better on your job. Okay, this is my explanation. I can also say things like you should exercise in the morning because before you go to your job, you can be more focused. Your brain is awakened because you have exercised in the morning so that you can actually focus on your job. This is what I meant when I explained my example. So my reader would actually understand what I'm trying to say. And then once you have explained, then tie everything together in your linking sentence, which means you would ask question like, so what does this point or idea tells to my reader? So basically you're summarizing by stating, therefore, to ensure our body is healthy and not constantly feeling tired, we need to exercise. Okay, so that is body paragraph 1. You can move on to second body paragraph by talking about eating healthy, and then next, the third body paragraph will talk about getting enough sleep. Okay, I've given all this elaboration in Moodle. You can actually look through Moodle to see how did I use TEEL to actually elaborate the body paragraph. So sometimes you have actually constructed good introduction, but you fail to actually move on. Sometimes you just get stuck. I don't know how to continue. How do I continue now? So this is one way to help you to write good body paragraph using the concept of TEEL. Okay? Any questions? Any questions?
Madam,
Yes. Yes.
Is statistic can be considered
Pardon?
as
Pardon?
example?
Statistic? Yes, can.
Statistics.
Yes, can.
Statistics.
Yes, you can. You can add statistic as an example. Any other questions? Any other? Yes? No questions? Okay, if no questions, then if everyone is very clear of what is TEEL, how do we construct body paragraph, now let's look at the practice. So can you all look at the practice?
Yes.
Okay, now in your practice, I've also given a short note on what is TEEL and how is TEEL used to construct body paragraph. So here, I've given you two examples, right? If you look at your practice, there's two examples. Okay, example number 1 is talking about, what's the topic about for example number 1?
Materialistic.
Opinion on being materialistic.
Opinion on being materialistic. Okay, very good. Now, you have the thesis statement here. Remember, when you want to write your body paragraph, your thesis statement must be a good thesis statement. If you don't write a good thesis statement, or you don't mention the point correctly, effectively, you will not be able to write a good body paragraph, because it comes back to the introduction itself. If your introduction is good, you can write a good body paragraph. Okay, so your thesis statement here, the thesis statement here says, being materialistic drive people to work harder, make a positive impact on industrial and manufacturing sector, and contribute to the less fortunate. So here, if you see, there are 3 points, but we are going to focus on the first point, which is drives people to work harder. So let's look how this elaboration is done. So you have the topic sentence. Being materialistic can drive people to work harder to earn for themselves and their family. Okay, now remember I told you you have to ask questions. So here you ask question why. Why does being materialistic drive people to work harder? So the answer is to lead a better and more luxurious life. That's why. And here you add on, for example, you don't know how to, what example should you give? Then you can ask WH question. Who are the example of people that are that need to work harder? So many less fortunate people. Here the example who is many less fortunate people have made their way through sheer determination. So you're giving an example of who. You can also give example as what. What are the example of people leading luxurious and better life, for example. Okay, and then you explain this. Again, you ask the question why. Because motivation has pushed successful people to be where they are today. And then you sum it up. So what? Being materialistic can be very rewarding, and it drives people to use financial rewards and bonuses as milestones towards their goal. So this is how you develop your body paragraph. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Now, okay, now let's look at example number 2. So here, what is the title? What's the title?
People commit crime
Out
out of selfishness.
Okay, if you remember, this was also a topic in your previous practice, correct? Okay,
Yes.
so now this is the thesis statement. So you have other motives such as lack of societal experience and parental guidance. Here, what this writer actually have done is that this person actually have mentioned who is this person, because here in the thesis just mention lack of societal experience and parental guidance. So in your topic sentence, this person actually mentioned who is this person, or who is the people who lack societal experience. So again, straight away to the topic sentence, the person actually have mentioned them who is. So here, vulnerable group in society is who?
The teenagers.
The teenagers. Okay. Now, and then you move on to say why teenagers. So you have the elaboration here because they are inexperienced, rebellious, and try to find their place in society and whatnot. So elaboration here. And then you give the example. What are the example? Where is this happening? So you have what being young and lacking experience, teenagers find themselves dangerous, often in criminal situation, being compelled to join gangs, taking drugs, dealing with all of these are example. And then you state why I mentioned this example. Why did this person actually mention? So this person actually explained why. If children grow up in such dangerous environment where shooting and domestic violence are daily occurrence, this appear normal and everyday event. So what all of this point to? If they know and are familiar with, and it is not surprise then that such teenagers easily gravitate towards that sort of life. So if they are inexperienced, if they face they are in a rebellious place, they are not guided, they are lacking in experience, then they would actually fall into the danger of in a dangerous environment. Therefore they actually easily become they actually commit crime. Okay, what they are saying is that because of lack of societal experience, these teenagers commit crime because they have not been given a proper exposure to the right environment. Okay, question. Did someone actually want to ask question just now? Questions? Anyone? No?
No.
Based on these two examples, I have given you actually 3 examples. One is the healthy lifestyle, and then here we have another 2 more. Are you clear with how to develop TEEL?
Yes.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is you scroll down to practice. Okay. Practice 5. You have a thesis statement, you have a body paragraph. What you need to do is to identify these parts and fill up the table that I've given you below. Fill up the table below. What is the topic sentence here? What is the elaboration, example, explanation, and linking sentences? Have you done this? Have you done, or do you need time to identify now?
We need time.
You need time. Okay. 5 minutes. Very easy. 5 minutes. Okay, everyone done? Can we discuss?
Yes.
Okay, now let's discuss. So what is the topic sentence here?
We cannot deny the ICT.
Okay, very good. Yes, that's the topic sentence. We cannot deny the ICT has brought a lot of positive development in today's world. Now, next is the elaboration. Which part is the elaboration?
Wait.
Okay. Okay. Until?
Interest.
Okay, not until elaboration. You guys are going where? Where are you going? Okay, the one in black. Who highlight this? This is the elaboration. Okay, Hazim. Okay, Hazim. Yes, Hazim's answer is correct. With a click of a mouse, we can obtain Voluminous amount of information on the internet. Okay, next. Example. Example. Which part is the example? Okay, yes, that's correct. The one in black. Who is the one in black? That answer is correct. We need, okay, Hazim. Okay, yes, I'll be alert that the black is Hazim. Okay, so the example is this. We did not spend hours until before our eyes. So this is the example. We did not spend hours browsing of books, poring over heavy encyclopedia just to learn more. Instead, we just have to type a word into the search engine and information appears before our eyes. That is the example. Okay, now, after example is explanation. Which part of this paragraph is the example?
The internet is also user-friendly.
You can actually highlight if you want to. Yes, yes. Okay, yes. That is the explanation. And finally, linking sentence is? What is happening? Okay, linking sentence is yes. Who's the green? Who is in green? We see. Okay. Okay, so yes, if you look at the link, Ayman. Ayman? Okay, linking sentence is thanks to the internet, people are more knowledgeable about what is going around them and thus they are better informed about the world. Okay, very good. So now you can actually identify what are the elements in constructing body paragraph. The next practice, if you look at practice 6, 7, and 8, are all practices that requires you to construct thesis statement based on the question and a body paragraph. So in order to construct a topics, a body paragraph, you need to have a thesis statement so that that can be your point of reference. So therefore, I have stated the question. I also need you to write a thesis statement and then the body paragraph. What happened here is the question that I've actually mentioned here are based, if I'm not mistaken, is a similar question to your first practice. Is it true or not? Is it similar?
True.
No? Let me check.
True, true. Yes.
It is,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So you have already written your thesis statement. So what I want you to do is to just copy that thesis statement and restate it here, and then construct your body paragraph according to the TEEL element. Okay? So you need to do this. Have you done this? Yes, no?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
If you haven't done it, so what I am going to do is, we have a Zoom session today, which means that today's class is all about lecturing, which means I actually help you understand the lesson itself, besides the notes that the detailed Moodle notes that I've given you. Okay, so what will happen tomorrow is I need you to complete practice 6, 7, and 8. Complete all these 3 practices. Upload it as usual. Upload it into Padlet, and then upload into Padlet, your team Padlet, individually upload those practices, and then at 12 you'll wait for the next oh no, okay, never mind. Let me just actually tell you. Okay, at tomorrow you upload this, which means after this class, our class is supposed to be until 7:30, correct? It's just going to be 6. So I will stop here, but I won't need you to complete practice 6, 7, and 8. You need to upload this by 12 noon tomorrow. That's number one. And then after that, for tomorrow's class, what you will do is, remember the topic I gave you last week?
Yeah.
Okay. The topic I gave you for group work.
Media social.
Social media, correct?
Social media.
So,
Yes.
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 You have actually, in your group, you have actually constructed your introduction. What would happen tomorrow is that you will actually work in your group as how we have worked last week. You work with your group in Google or wherever collaborative tool that you've used to actually discuss together. Come up with the body paragraph, which means you need to come up with 3 body paragraphs for that similar topic. You have your introduction done. Now I need you to look at your body paragraph. So that is for tomorrow's lesson. So tomorrow you will be working as a team together on the internet, collaborate, come up with your introduction, and then I need you to post out the body paragraph, the 3 body paragraph by 2 p.m. Would that be okay? Okay, 2 p.m. enough time?
Madam, Miss, 2 p.m. what day?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
can.
Okay? Tomorrow you will, okay, this is what happened. For that instruction, I will send an announcement, I'll send an instruction for you so that it's clear for you. Like now I'm seeing some of you will not be able to understand what I'm trying to say. So never mind, I'll send you an instruction to that. For tomorrow's class, I'll send you an instruction. You get the instruction, then you proceed with what you need to do, okay? But for today, I will end here, but I need you to complete practice 6, 7, and 8 on your own. Upload these 3 practices into Padlet, and then what will happen as usual, I'll give you comments and whatnot, and then that's it for today. Okay, but before I end before I end the class, I need to know if anyone has any question, any doubt, still confused of how to write body paragraph.
Okay.
Everyone is clear? So far? Clear? Crystal clear?
Yes.
Crystal clear.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So I will stop here, but if you have no question, then I'll stop here, and I need you to complete the practice. And okay, before I end the lesson, what did we learn today?
How to write a body paragraph.
How to write body paragraph. How do we write body paragraph?
TEEL.
Using TEEL.
Using TEEL. Okay, very good. Okay, using TEEL. So now, when you use TEEL, why is it important that we construct an effective body paragraph? What is the importance of body paragraph to your essay?
Without body.
Why body paragraph? Anyone? What is the body paragraph? Your essay is not an essay without a body paragraph. So that is how important is your body paragraph. It's the core of your essay. If you have a very unstructured body paragraph, then your essay would not be a good essay. Your reader will be confused because you don't have the proper structure to your body paragraph. Okay. Also remember that your body paragraph should be very cohesive and coherent, which means each of the body paragraphs should link with each other. Okay. Use transition. Okay. Therefore, besides, in addition, those are transitions. I'll share a sample of transition with you in Moodle later on. You can use those transitions to actually write your body paragraph. Okay, to make sure that each of the body paragraph gel together. You have minimum three body paragraph that you're going to write in your essay, which means each body paragraph shouldn't be standing on its own. It must link with each other to create a cohesive essay. Okay, if your body paragraph link with each other, the first body paragraph links to the second and the third, then your essay is a cohesive essay. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have no more questions, then I will stop the lesson here, and I need you to, and you can continue with the practice 6, 7, and 8. All those practice are similar. You just need to copy the thesis and then construct the body paragraph. And I will stop here, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, I will
Thank you.
actually.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you. I will actually post this also for those of you who are unable to join.